Hey everybody, it's Saturday morning and I got the last Calani soap battle. So far Oriental Plum is the leader. And now we have Earl Grey. Earl Grey, according to the website, says it's citrusy. And obviously it's supposed to have some reminiscence of Earl Grey tea. It's in the bowl here. And you definitely do pick up on like a citrus kind of Earl Greyish type tea, but more of a citrusy tea. I'm going to continue with the ATTS1 with the Gillette Silver Blue. I'm using the Brad Sear Mango brush, 27mm silver tip. And I'm going to pour the bloom water out and I'll load off my hand again. Bear with me for a second. Very citrusy, almost like a lemon. Yeah, it's like a lemon tea kind of scent is what I'm picking up off the puck at least. It's very, very refreshing. Be interested to see how this stuff lathers in an actual bowl, because obviously it gets real messy here. And I try not to get too much of the proto lather on my brush, because I've found when I do, if I clean off my brush at the end, you end up getting a lot of airy bubbles in it, and I like it to be a nice creamy. You can see like on the edge there, get a lot of those bubbles. And yeah, you can work a lot of that stuff out, but I prefer just to typically just let that go and just focus on just the actual lather itself. Hopefully that's enough. If not, I can always come back. A little bit of the slickness of the soap was still on my hands, so it's been a fun little battle. It's a different stuff all together for me. More water. Got the boys today, so they might sneak on in between now and the round table. You never know what them. Where is it? There it is. Can you grab something real quick? I want to do a scent comparison real quick. I don't think so, but I want to. Oh no, not even close. The lemony kind of scent, for some reason, was making me think it might smell similar to Arco, but all it took was one opening of the bag of Arco that I have, and it's nothing alike. I just remember lemonish, you know, lemony kind of pledge for Arco, so I was thinking lemon. Let me take a smell. This is definitely, at least to my nose so far, the strongest smelling of the five. I'm getting a, like I said, a lemony with some tea in there. It's not a lot like Earl Grey and Ginger by Reef Point. I've only smelled that one. Never used it, and that one smells awesome. Where that one takes it from what I can smell in the tub to the ginger and the tea, this goes the other direction with the lemon. I can still smell it through the pass. And I could say that this is also not like anything, nothing I've ever had. Obviously, Earl Grey and ginger is of a similar mold, but I don't own that in my den. I'd like to it someday. Doing the math, a friend of mine was asking, or had been looking at this soap, and for us in the States, if you just wanted to order 4 pucks of Calani from Gentleman's Groom Room, it's going to be about $80 American. I mean, these pucks are only 65 grams. So, what cut the cost down a lot for me was one, I ordered 5 pucks of Calani because the shipping stayed the same. Remember, it only took like 7 days to get here. Shipping stayed the same, so I got 5 pucks because otherwise it's about 20 bucks a puck roughly, and that's expensive. For something different, hey, if you want to treat yourself. But then I also got, like I said, 5 of these pucks, so that knocked it down. And then I picked up those 2 Essence of Scotland from Gentleman Groom Room. So once again, knocking the shipping rate into 7 soaps versus 4. Took the price per down a lot. Made it for an expensive order, but I'm happy I did. Do I wish I would have ordered a few different ones instead of some I ordered? Yeah. But all in all, the experience. Still getting a strong whiff of this soap. If I'm thinking right, and I may just be off base here, kind of similar to smelling like the lemon zinger tea, if that's something you're familiar with. This is going to be a tough one because I am actually really enjoying this soap. Or this scent, I should say, because I always have enjoyed the soaps all around. And being a harder puck, it's definitely going to last a while, so that kind of plays into, at least that's my belief, into the cost per shave, that kind of deal, for those that matters to. a good spot where I always found blade buffing to work pretty good. Got a really comfortable shave with the silver blue yesterday. Tip I picked up yesterday. I hadn't watched one of his videos in a while, but Mantic59 put out a new like an intro type video, so it got me looking at his channel again. He had a little spot on neck videos. It was like how to shave your neck. I think it was a couple months ago, like 8-9 months ago he put it out, and that's pretty good information in there, so go ahead and check it out. Yeah, just could be very helpful stuff for anybody. One little tricky spot. It's actually not as bad as normally is. Alright, I'm going to pause, cold water rinse, and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. And it's only been about 30 seconds to a minute. And what I will say, and obviously I still got to learn this soap, and I think loading in a bowl will be a lot better because it'll be more stable. I can work it better. But I will say overall the soap, perfect slickness to it. It's got a good face feel to it. That's probably one of the better face feel soaps I've had. It might lose a little in the volume department of just getting that thick, creamy lather, but that's probably me working with it as well. Something totally new to me. 5 shaves in, different loading procedures, different brushes. But the face feel of this stuff has always been incredible. At least for, or high quality, I should say to me. Incredible is a pretty strong word. So I've got a dilemma here. I've got both these shaves I really enjoyed. I felt the scent of Earl Grey lasted longer during the shave. But then the Oriental Plum is just so distinct and so different. And it's really strong on the puck, a little bit weaker on the face. So if I went by scent strength, Earl Grey would win. Originality, Oriental Plum wins. Overall shaving experience, obviously same soap, very comparable. The scent lasting longer on Earl Grey, at least for my nose, on those given days. Oh, man, it's probably gonna end up being the one that takes it. And I'm just gonna think this through the last little bit, but I'm gonna finish off with Fou Fougere, a bamboo kind of Fougere scent. Very little stinging. I think the silver blues are a really good combination. Fortunately, I have a few of those left. I'm going to keep trying the Rapiras to see if it's just a technique, but really good shaves. Alright, so now we got to come down to it. I went through the parts, originality, scent strength, and they alternate between there. And so I have to go down to, at least for me, the one that just lasted longer, and because you're able to enjoy that part of the shave more. So Earl Grey is the winner. Very slight edge. This, I will say, is the closest of any I've had. Would say if you want something totally different, get the Oriental Plum. If you want the stronger scent, get the Earl Grey. By this, battle, I had to go by the one that lasted longer. But if I were to tell you which one I would go buy again, between the two, if I could only buy one, it'd be Oriental Plum, just because there's nothing else that can really compare to it that I've smelt. So that's my thought process. I hope you guys can understand why Earl Grey did win, but Oriental Plum is one that I would hugely recommend for something just a pure originality. The other three were all right. Dubai was good. Once again, lightly scented. The other two, those I'm going to probably piff off to some friends just because they're not going to get used enough for me. And I might as well let people out there try at least the quality of the soap to determine if they want to spend the extra money. So everybody, I wish you an awesome Saturday. I'm going to get ready to go hang out with my boys. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we do have to go grocery shopping. And so 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 Central, or 7 Eastern, the Wet Shavers Roundtable, check it out. We got a interesting guest on today. So God bless everyone. I'll catch you tomorrow.